There is a saying that you need to get up from the table when respect is no longer being served. And I may have butchered that quote, but you get my gist. What's up, my beautiful people? This is Kristen Peoples coming to you with bossofculture.org. We are a nonprofit organization dedicated to bring awareness, prevent, and eradicate workplace bullying abuse while also teaching you how to level up, living to your highest potential. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We discuss all things workplace bullying abuse here and, again, tapping into your highest potential. So you're in for a treat today. As with all the videos, I hope that you will stick around and subscribe. I hope that you will like this video. In fact, I know you will like it. So make sure that you give me that thumbs up if it resonates and share. Sharing is caring, you guys. So make sure that you share this video with anyone who may benefit. To my subbies, thank you so much for tuning in week after week. I love you so much. And yeah, you're so appreciated. Thank you so much. You keep me going. You keep me motivated. Keep those comments coming. Keep those suggestions coming for videos. I am here for you. So without further ado, you clicked on this video because you wanted to hear about my very first panic attack. And I'm here to share that with you. I just want to preface this video by saying this. I share these experiences, over 10 years of workplace bullying abuse, so that you don't have to go through this, right? I have made it to the other side, and I want to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes I did. You see, if you had a grandmother who always had these sayings, a hard head makes a soft butt, right? Well, I was one of those people with a hard head. And I want to make sure that you guys don't get beat and given that soft butt like I was, if that makes any sense to you. So I'm here to share nuggets of wisdom is what I'm doing. I'm here to be the big sister, if you will, to tell you what not to do. Or you can learn of the things that I have done and was successful in my journey. So on this channel, you'll get a mix. You get a mix of what not to do and what to do. But the beauty of it is that I've gone through this all. And I did it to share with you. I honestly think that that is the gift. I honestly think that that is the gift that God chose for me to share with the world, is to go through all this so that I can know every angle, every strategy, right? And I could share this with you. And I'm being used as a vessel. And I'm so grateful and honored to be able to help the people that I'm helping, because I know I'm making a difference in this world. And I'm living, stepping into my purpose, and I'm so grateful for it. So again, thank you guys for the wonderful, beautiful comments and the uplifting notes. I truly, truly appreciate them, because I need you just as much as you need me. So you guys, anxiety. Boy, I did not know what anxiety was until I had that first anxiety attack. And I will tell you, leading up to it, it was a bunch of fear. And I've told you on this channel before that fear is false evidence appearing real. Meaning that every scenario that you play in your head, the most horrible things that you think is going to happen to you, 9 times out of 10 do not happen to you. However, it is very important for you to watch your thoughts, because they can manifest, those thoughts can manifest in other ways. And in fact, those thoughts of fear and doom and gloom, it started affecting my health over time. So I'll take you guys way back with me. There was a manager, and I've talked about her before. She was a total nightmare to work for. In fact, everyone in that group was a total nightmare to work for. They are people that I have to pray for, I actually pray that they are no longer in management positions. In fact, I've heard that a lot of them are not even with the company anymore, which is great, because they don't need to be anyone's, in anyone's leadership, right? And so this lady that I was working for, and I'm being very kind calling her a lady, was harassing me. I remember going to one of my best friend's weddings, her wedding in Clearwater Beach, Florida. And I was really looking forward to that trip, and I was really excited for my friend, and just me taking time off. You guys, I had been working there for almost a decade, right? When I was in this person's group. And just me taking off work, she made it seem like I was committing a crime to take off work. So she was loading work on me. criticizing every little thing I did, micromanaging me, and essentially was dropping these seeds of doubt, these seeds of fear, just different kinds of seeds, all negative. That when I went on my trip, and I've never shared this with anyone else, but I'm sharing this with you guys now, that when I went on my trip, I could not enjoy myself. All I thought about was, when I get back to work, is she going to be mad at me? When I get back to work, what's going to happen? Here I am supposed to be celebrating one of my best friends and her getting married, and all I can think about was work. So that was the start of this whole anxiety, right? I get back, yeah. And it was a nightmare. It was like I had to play catch up for all the work. And it seemed like the workload was even more heavier when I got back to work. I recall shortly thereafter, I needed to go. I had a bad tooth, and I had to have a root canal, and I had to have the tooth replaced and all that good stuff, right? Me having to take off for that procedure. She took me through the ringer. I needed the notes from my doctors. All the things that my peers never had to provide. If they had to go to the doctor, they had to go to the doctor, right? Again, it was as if I was making things up. Never mind that my tooth was out and the crown and all that other stuff I had to get done. And it was, $5,000 and all this other stuff, right? That the insurance was paying for, thank goodness. Me being off work, trying to take care of myself. I let that woman get into my head. In fact, I had an assignment that was so pressing that while I was supposed to be off work, she was able to get me to do the work while I was supposed to be resting and healing. Don't make that mistake. Because all of that, me not being able to take my vacation in peace, me not being able to take my medical leave in peace, those are benefits that I earned. But the seeds of fear were planted in me so deep that it was producing crops of anxiety that I didn't even know was building up in me. So I was going out to lunch one day with a couple of coworkers, and we went to that little Coney Island across the street. And I was kind of letting them know like some of the things that was happening. I was just like, are you guys experiencing this? Are you guys experiencing that? And I knew deep down that they weren't. In fact, one of the people that I was having lunch with, I like her as a person, but she wouldn't even show up to work. One of them was a no call, no show a couple times, and one of them just would come into work whenever she wanted to. No one ever bothered them. No one ever harassed them. But me, who showed up every single day, doing the work that was dumped on me, was the one that was being bullied and attacked. So I was sharing with them what was happening to me, and they're like, wow. They said, she's trying to get you fired. She is trying to get you fired. And the things, those were the words to think. Those are the words that I was thinking, right, in my head. Those seeds of fear that were being planted. They said out loud what I was thinking was going to happen to me. You see when I say, watch what you think? Because those were the thoughts that I was having. And it manifested from two other people that didn't have to fear for their jobs, even though they could care less about coming to work when they didn't feel like coming to work, or coming in whenever they felt like coming in, right? They manifested in the voice of other people. So I played it cool. In my soul, I was dying, right? Because now the fear is real. Now other people are seeing what I felt all along. So I get back to work that day. After lunch, we go back to work. And I am sitting at my desk. And all of a sudden, this heat just overcomes me. And I remember the girl that sat across from me in my cube mate. And she was talking, and she used to like to talk a lot. and she was talking, but it was like she was talking, and I usually would know how to tune her out, but I was tuning her out, but I was hot, and I just felt this fear just come over me. So just imagine, she's talking, I'm feeling hot, and I'm feeling faint. So I get up from my desk, and she's still talking. I don't even think she even realized what was happening to me. I didn't realize what was happening to me. I get up from my desk, and I go to the bathroom, and I felt like I had to vomit. So I'm thinking I have to vomit over the sink, but it's this dry heaving, right? And then I feel like I'm having this heart attack. And then I feel like I can't breathe. And I'm just hanging on to the sink because I feel like I'm going to fall, I'm going to faint, and I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. All of these feelings came over me. One of the young ladies that I was having lunch with that day, she and another coworker, not the same other lady that was having lunch with us, but another coworker, found me in the bathroom, and they called 911. You guys, that was my very first panic attack ever. And it was rooted in fear. Fear that was planted in me over time. And at the time, my manager won because I started doubting myself. I started doubting the work that I was doing. My self-esteem was extremely low. And I felt desperate. I felt like whatever I need to do to keep my job, I'm going to do it. You see, she was able to get into my mind when I went out of town, right? She was in my mind while I was on medical and still doing work. But yet, when anyone else needed to go on vacation or go on medical, I was picking up that slack. I went on leave. I want to say I went to my PCP. Yep, I went to my PCP. My blood pressure was through the roof. Never had any blood pressure issues. He took me off work. And he told me, he said, because I had been complaining about the people at work for a while at that time. And he told me, he said, you need to probably speak with a professional because you have mentioned your job way too many times in relation to your health. And you're normally a healthy person, but I'm seeing your health decline. I didn't want to listen to him about seeing a psychiatrist at that time because who but crazy people see a psychiatrist? Well, I'm here to tell you that that was probably the best thing that I could have ever done because it helped me sort through my emotions and it helped me pinpoint as to where the panic and anxiety was coming from. You see, it was my environment. And since I've been away from that place, can't tell you when the last panic attack has been. I can't tell you when the last blood pressure pill had to be taken because every ailment that I had is gone because I have removed myself. So I'm here begging you, urging you to look out for you. Save your life. No job, no man, no woman, no anything is worth you risking your peace of mind and your health. You hear people talk about health is wealth all the time. If you don't have your health, you don't have anything, and you're not good to anybody. So learn from me that hanging on to something that doesn't want you back because they have the wrong people in management. Yeah, and I know you guys are probably thinking, well, why didn't you just go and complain to, her management or whatever, HR? HR, you guys, I already told you about my experience with that, right? And if you don't know about my experience, I will link the video here or down in the description box below. At the end of the day, human resources works for that company, okay? And they're here to collect information that you are willing to share to use against you. At least that has been my experience. Speaking of speaking up and maybe escalating the issue, right? Maybe I could have gone to her manager. Well, when you have corrupt management, right? Everyone around me saw what was happening. No one was stepping up. No one was speaking up. It was the culture. So you recognize when the culture isn't right. and yet you're trying to hang on to this job. I'm here to tell you that, again, that was my first panic attack. And I had 2 more on site, not to mention the countless others I would have on Sunday night, Monday mornings, or any other day during the week. In fact, I can't even tell you how many times I called in sick because going to work literally made me sick. Literally. Have you ever had the elephant sitting on your chest when you know it's time to go to work? Have you ever felt like you had to vomit just thinking about going to work? If you are feeling those feelings, you are on your way to developing anxiety, depression, panic disorder. Consider this your warning. I'm your big sis here. Hear me out. Love yourself and take care of you. Again, nothing and no one is worth you being sick. So I hope this video has helped someone out there today. I just thought I would, I'm running some errands, and it was on my heart for me to share with you guys my very first panic attack. And I can share my other ones with you guys and what were the things that led up to that. But hopefully that has been detailed enough for you guys to kind of understand the signs and what to look out for. It's not a good feeling. You feel like you're dying. You feel like you're having a heart attack. So don't let anyone minimize what a panic attack is. You guys, share in the comment section below if you've ever experienced a panic attack. What brought those on? What did it come from work? Did it come from your personal life? Share that in the comment section below. I want to hear from you. Until next time, I love you. You guys take care of yourself. And again, visit me at bossupculture.org. Follow me on Instagram. I keep forgetting to tell you guys to follow me. I'm on TikTok, bossupculture.org. I'm on Instagram. I'm glamgirl_Chris. And where else am I? I'm on Facebook, Boss Up Culture Org on Facebook, you guys. So all of my handles are on my website, on the bossupculture.org website. If you want one-on-one coaching with me, I do have that still available. I have a couple of spots still open. So feel free to sign up there. I would love to help you, you guys. I have a wealth of information to share with you because I don't want to see you go through what I did. I'm here to make sure that does not happen to you. So until next time, I love you. Peace.